Super blessed. Super blessed. This was again skill set getting improving, getting better, getting better. Went from not passing counts, went from then passing counts. Then it takes me like 2 weeks to pass count. Then able to pass count in 4 days. Now we just able to pass the count in the ultimate or list minimum days you can, which is 2 days. Which is again is a blessing because it's a skill set that we try to learn and improve on every single day. And what the mindset is the whole psychology part of this. Taking these trades, basically, I'm taking the same trades and just putting a lot more on it, and definitely has been helping me. But definitely understanding when should you take it, why should you take it, and if you know you have a high win rate, definitely I would say up your lot size if you're confident. You don't have a straight strategy. Like I said, I got videos about that. But I'll have more about that, and I just it's just a blessing to be able to not only show people showcasing this skill set, but also understanding what to look for and what not to look for. Because it's not everybody making videos and can relate to. So this is how I look at the charts and how I improve and all that good stuff. So let's kind of talk about the trades that I took to able to pass the count in 2 days. So coming into Tuesday, if you don't know this, I don't trade the 9:30 to 10:30. So I let that first hour do whatever it does. I'll probably make that in another video. But 9:30 to 10:30, I don't take any trades. I just let the candles form what they do, kind of get risk of all this like back and forth, price action, and I then look to trade at 10:30. So coming at charts 10:30, you can see that we respecting at this point. I was very confident we would take these lows right here. If I go down to the 2 minute, I didn't see anything that. I guess I could have took this a little hesitant on it because I literally was just at the charts at 10:32, so a little hesitant on that. Didn't take that trade. One is go up a little bit higher at this order block. And say okay because go for those lows, and wasn't able to get that. So was able to shoot all the way down. I was kind of bearish for this day after taking those lows right there, and we having this this drop off right here. Came back to the fair value gap, saw that, respected that. Okay, that was cool. And at that point, I was very confident that we go to this new week opening gap. So when we were shooting down lower at this point, getting to this new week opening gap, I was very confident that we was going to stay below this order block and get to that new week opening gap. So what I did was go to the 5 minute real quick. Just want to make sure that's the same entry. Yeah, that's the same entry. Cool. Just want to make sure. So it's basically the trade I showed on the channel, but like I also took on Top Step, is me shoring at the order block. So this is the 5 minute order block right here, and I basically took this trade like here, and literally I think I had my stop loss like right here. It's like I said, I just went heavy, and I was aiming for the new week opening gap. So that's literally how that was. Aiming for I thought the new weekly opening gap, new week opening gap was the draw liquidity. And with that being said, I was again just targeting it. So looking at for that entry, I saw that was a fair value gap. So I think that's why I did put my stop loss below that fair value gap. You can see very little drawdown, and we actually tagged that new week opening gap. So that was a good trade for this day for that to happen. And again, that was me looking after 10:30. That was like I said, I didn't catch none of this, right? Waiting for retracements, waiting for order blocks to order flow to see the direction and the bias, and after that, I can majority of times find ways to get into the trade. So that was one trade. Like I said, that was 1,500 on the count. So then we got into this account, this trade, and then this would be the second trade that passed the account. And this was me looking on the 5 minute. Again, remember, I don't come to the charts at 10:30. So I am coming in the charts right here. At that point, you can see that we just shooting up, and literally we were shooting up this high. So my mind, again, going for all-time highs. I'm like, okay, I'm extremely bullish. So I'm going to go to the 2 minute. I saw that this was a 10 a.m. open. I wanted this to be swept. So what I was doing was I saw that we could buy here and go up. And in my opinion, we were still in premium, right? We were still in premium above this 10 a.m. open, and we haven't swept any liquidity. So like, if we just pop in this 5 minute for value gap one time, and then pop and then just shoot up, I'd be waiting for another trade. For my trades, I need either see liquidity to be taken, or we have a market structure shift in X, Y, Z, or block entry. But in this case, I wanted us to come back down to this. It's a 5 minute fair value gap on the 5 minute fair value on a 5 minute time frame. But this blue shade right here is a 15 minute fair value gap, and that's why I wanted us to tap back in one more time, taking liquidity, right? we put in the high, put in the low, then we take out the low, and then we start market shifting right back up. And the reason I say market shifting is because you can see that we invalidate that fair value gap. So that was the inverse fair value gap. And what ICT teaches is if you have a narrative right and have a good bias, this can be considered as a market shift. So inversion fair value gaps can be considered as a market shift. In this case, that's exactly what I saw it was, or saw it as. Pop got some contracts in right there. Stop loss was like under here. And we just aim for all-time highs, or going towards all-time highs for this liquidity right here. And I think that's all I needed. I thought I was going to go up here, but I think I just needed this right here to take that trade. And so it kind of looks something like this. Of course, as we start trending up and trading up higher, I start moving the stop loss, into this direction right here when we start coming up. So I'm moving my stop as we going up. But the initial of the trade was us going for all-time highs. Saw that we had back to the opening price. And like I said, the biggest thing was that inversion for value gap, not holding, popping into the 15-minute for value gap, and then shooting up higher. These relatively equal highs. Again, I talked about another video. I don't see this as resistance. I see this as people trying to call the tops of the market, and I am trying to target that liquidity inside macro. That was nothing. I'm sorry. It was a 1050 macro. So if I go to the 1 minute, you can see that perfectly. Go to 1 minute, you can see 1056, 1058, and boom. All right. Market structure shifts right there, getting in. I think I was already in at that point, but anyways, getting in and targeting those highs. And you can see this one more time, sweep these lows one more time, right? Sweeping liquidity to then just go up and keep on trending up. So that was it. That was literally that's nothing else. So what I love about this is I already take these trades. I'll take these trades all the time. Literally the only thing difference was I put more on them. So I put a lot more lot size on contracts to that. So that was the trick of it. Basically trading higher with the contract size to be more confident. And like I said, this is where the skill set, I'm gonna keep on taking the same trades. I'm gonna keep on taking those trades that I know that are high probability, but majority of times, like I said, I just know from capital standpoint, it's up from here, right? It's just it's up from here. Whereas it's just me concentrating on taking good trades, and then once I do that, the money amount, count size, eval, or express fund, it doesn't matter. Live account is irrelevant, right, at that point, because I'm taking good trades. That's what really matters. And that's why I want to be documenting. The best part about that is taking good trades and taking good setups. And like I said, just now, just put more lot sizes on those trades, and that's what we are coming into. So like I said, dive into more understanding this accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. I love this model. Like I said, learn from me, learn from anybody else. But that's what I'm trying to showcase on the channel, showcase the improvement. And hope to see you in Discord. Hope you learn more about it so I can teach you more. I got more videos coming out that's going to describe this more, so you can be able to catch on your own, and also see that what macros are going to line up for it, using news and stuff like that. So this is really got a lot of good stuff happening, and yeah, it was a really good trade. It was a really good mental thing that I wanted to do. A goal of mine to pass counts more fast. So we're just able to do that. It's great to see, and like I said, the progress, and it's just a blessing at the end of the day. So hope to see you next video. Hope this is educational for you, and